Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your Beef, and today I just have a clip that I found in my capture gallery of me getting a quick little victory royale in solo. I don't have many solo victory royales because I'm always playing with friends, and it's not very common. I know what you're thinking. It's the second post-com in a row, but without further ado, let's get into this because I'm in parties all the time. But alright, you guys want to see this crappy transition? Watch this. Oh yeah, that was juicy. I'm never gonna use that again. I don't know why I used that. For some reason, I had one thing edited in this entire thing, and it was that. I, I don't edit a ton in post-coms, except obviously the track, and maybe I cut out some things. I never add transitions really into anything, and that's the transition I choose. Clap it up for that. That was terrible. Um, but I don't. Nothing too special off the start. You're probably thinking, "Where's all the action? It's Tilted Towers." No, it's not always like that if you play smart. I mean, usually the chances of you making it out of Tilted Towers alive, unless you stream for 8 hours a day and you're running around everywhere, is like probably closer to zero than 1 out of 10. That's what I'd say. Um, as you can see, that guy had no clue what he was doing. I really felt bad for destroying that guy's life, but sometimes just gotta deal with it. And if you can't tell by past gameplays, I'm like the most OCD person ever about like my, what do you call that, the hotbar, the inventory space bar, whatever you want to call that. um it's like I feel like I have to have my ARs, my shotguns, if I'm running double pumps, two shotguns. Because I'm running attack, there's that empty space there, which really nothing goes unless I get a scoped weapon or a rocket launcher. Because I'm so used to running double pumps, that's where my second pump usually goes. But I do, and I do believe I end up with double pumps if I didn't thoroughly watch the videos. I kind of just skip through it because I'm the worst editor of all time and the worst commentary person of all time. If that makes any sense. Quick tip: if you want to stay consistent, in Tilted Towers, place traps everywhere. Make it trap heaven in your building. This is why, because if you don't have Astros, then you're never gonna hear anybody coming in Tilted Towers because of all of the like action that's going on, like the gunshots and stuff like that. See, there I am again, being a getting my OCD on my hotbar. I feel like hotbar is an old word. I feel like I should stop using hotbar. See, I use an explosive there. Like I said, I grab my another shotgun, another shotgun, and my ex explosive weapon like an RPG. Now this is my pet peeve. Okay, my hotbar and people leaving ammo boxes. If you go down to these secret rooms and stuff, and you're just leaving ammo boxes everywhere, shame on you. No, you know how useful ammo boxes can be. Like towards the end of this game, I have a gun with 1,000 plus bullets in the end of it because I did watch the end thoroughly. Granted, I did kill like a person with a good amount of ammo, but other than that, like I just hit my ammo boxes. As you can see, I've looted 3 ammo boxes this entire time, and I have 100 plus, almost 120 bullets for my AR, and that's with a kill with it. So it's not like I haven't used it. Um, that's just a little pet peeve. I kind of went. I feel bad for this kid that I absolutely demolish. Keep in mind, I never used uh, auto shotty, so he probably should have died a bit earlier. But it did eat away at my shield. As I was saying, just don't leave ammo boxes like this guy. Just left a perfectly good ammo box. It also helps with shotguns incredibly. Right? I get my med kit up, and then I pop this mini if I remember correctly. As I switch my pump and my tack, which really make no difference to meters and all. And as I move my mini one place over right before I drink it. See that then I put my scoped weapon. See, I'm sticking to my ideas here. It's kind of incredible watching it all play out. And before we get into any amazing action, actually, I think I do get into some action right here. But I just want to tell you guys, um, don't worry, it's not a thank you or anything like that. How dare I thank you? How dare you think I thank you? Thank. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to tell you guys, that we're gonna, all of Yark is gonna be uploading Fortnite stuff as long as this game's hot, because this is a great game, and I play this all day, really. Something's wrong with COD servers or something on my end. No, not on my end, on COD's end or something. I don't know. People are getting kicked out of the game constantly. It's causing people to like, um, change change their Wi-Fi networks, get new Wi-Fi networks because they think theirs not good enough. And really, it's just on, and is it Infinite? No, it's Sledgehammer that made this one, right? Yeah. No. No, it's not Sledgehammer. Yeah, maybe. I don't. I forget. But um, it's kind of sad, but it's on their end. It's pretty bad. It's getting pretty bad. But as long as this game's hot, I'll be playing this. I'll also be playing Battlefield 1. I just started to re-download that. It's a really fun game. I used to make Battlefield 1 videos. They all got deleted. Ollie Ark did when we were on a hole before Dizzy. It was when it was just me, Dizzy, and um, what do you call his name? What's his name now? X Ice slash Yurt Carry. Oh god, I'll have to give a story, an original story time video, as I fail to make this jump like 700 times. An original story video. Like, everybody knows how Yark was created at this point, about how I've been talking about it, but other than that, nobody really knows the true meaning, what am I saying? The true, reason we made Yark. It wasn't for YouTube, it wasn't for any of this, but sorry, I'm gonna stop talking like I'm emo, and we're gonna move on. Um, anyways, after tons of crappy talking and sad talking and talk about changes, yeah, totally. Um, as you're seeing here, I take the blue burst ARs. I don't know, it wasn't in the patch notes, but they've been buffed. There's no doubt, or it's just the fact that I'm just starting to do better with them. But all I know is that I've started to do a little bit better with them since this new update came out, like the same update with the impulse grenades, obviously. And I don't know why. I don't know if I'm just feeling better with them or something. I don't know. It's just weird. Now watch here. This is where the clutch plays come in. Get shot at right in the face. Miss him. I love that skin, by the way. I take out my purple. Oh my god, I take out, because I think I have 3 shotguns, but I didn't realize that I dropped that tactical shotgun back there. So I take out my scoped AR and one shot him in the face. If I was that kid, I'd be so mad. And then he had an orange scar. Bless up to that guy. I think I'm AFK right here, to be 100% honest. And I think my controller falls. I don't know, I think I was grabbing something to drink and my controller fell out of my hands or something. I'm not sure. It was a while ago. Or I'm in a party and I'm talking to my... Yeah, I was in a party. I didn't watch this thoroughly through, but because that's why I'm post-comming. I was in a party and I was telling them that, hey guys, guess what? Got an orange scar. Everybody sees it. Here's where the dumb stuff, the classic Yark Beeve mistakes come in. Look at what I decide to do. Just watch. I'm not even gonna commentate this because this is terrible. Because I'm so afraid of that little river down there, right outside of Tilted Towers, I skip over it every time I get a chance. And plus, I drop my only scoped weapon for 2 minis, so I just keep my chug jug. Now, I see these rockets, so I'm like, where is this guy? And I'm thinking that he knows where I am. The person up on the mountain knows where I am, because obviously there's somebody on the ground and somebody on the mountain that are fighting. And I'm like, he knows where I am. He saw me. He has a sniper, chances are. If you go up there, you probably have a sniper. And I just hide behind this tree for a good solid second. I don't know where the guy with the RPG went. He kind of just disappeared. But we do come into a little altercation later. Well, not with that guy, but with the guy on the mountain, I'm pretty sure. Grab my little damage trap, and see, as soon as I get traps, I always place them. But look, I can't really place it on no walls here. Break that, put it down there. Now, this is why I feel like I have input lag, because it wouldn't let me put it down there first, but then after I break that thing, it put it down. And I think that's probably because I have my frame rate uncapped. And as you can see, I didn't mention this earlier, but I finally got a skin, and it's the free one. It's kind of terrible. Um, if I go and if I decide to buy skins, I understand the point of like respecting the game and stuff. I might have said this earlier, but respecting Epic Games for making such a great game and stuff like that. But I just think it's I don't know. I don't know. I don't like microtransactions. I never have in any game. I play sports games like I play 2K and stuff, and I've never used microtransactions. I think I bought DLC packs on like Black Ops 2, and that's the only thing I ever spent any money on. Um, obviously, but of course, at the release of video games, I go absolutely crazy. Um, see, somebody shot at me, so I just make a quick little tower. Don't know why. I go 2 levels, kind of unnecessary. Watch my crazy building skills. I suck at towering, but when it comes to this building and defending myself, I'm better. Go off instinct. But they dip that and lose all my health. I was so triggered. But as I said, I don't know. I just never been a fan of microtransactions, especially with like cards and stuff, like credit cards and debit cards and stuff. Just don't never really trusted it. I know it's safe. I'm probably just acting like a 60-year-old man right now, but just never trusted it. And you're probably like, well, just get a PS4 card. And I do try to, like, every time I go out into town or something like that, I do try to grab a card real quick and just take her in. Take her in. Take it into my house. Take it into my house. What am I saying? I do try to put it in my PlayStation. Let's break this down. Put it into my PlayStation and then buy skins. But never end up doing it. And everybody's like, well, what's the big deal? Just get one skin. And I'm like, why am I putting myself in third person? But I just say, I don't know. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna blow like $100 and just buy all skins. And plus, with the season 3 battle pass coming out, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of an awkward situation because I do like some of the stuff that are in the daily and featured items. I like the Wukong and I like the Dragon Axe. I like the Prismatic. This is daily item, so if doesn't upload by this time, you'll understand. But and I am finally on somewhat of an upload schedule, guys. Uh, guess what? Once a week. I max myself out at once a week. That's the dealio. Now this tower turns into something great. Now watch. I just sit here forever. I try to reload my Scar. You see, I get really OCD about all my guns being reloaded all the time, which really is probably smart, but I don't know why I'm so weird about it. Sorry if my voice sounds a little deep or I sound a little weird, but I'm a little sick right now. I think everybody is. It's flu season and everybody has like a clogged nose or something like that, and I sound, my voice sounds really deep, which is weird. Now, this guy's a semi-auto sniper, okay? He ends up just spamming me with it. You're probably like, well, you didn't do anything special. You only have 3 eliminations. To be honest, I don't end up with a lot of eliminations the entire game. Now look at those building skills. Look at that. I get so mad. I can just see myself doing that when I'm mad. Just like trying to delete it using the editing tool. So in here I try to make little platforms. Try not to block myself off because my building skills are trash. Actually, when I'm like rushing and I do the double stairs, I'm pretty good at that. And then I see this guy. I don't know what he's thinking. I think he tries to build up to me. And I think I one pump them, to be 100% honest, if I remember correctly. Yep. Nope, two pumps. I missed a crap ton of shots, but it still counts as one pump. Well, it's a two pump anyways, but you know you're doing pretty well when you don't have to pick up the orange scar on the floor. Mm. I don't know how he didn't hit me though. First off, if you're using tax this late into the game, especially if it's a blue, yeah, no, you probably should be running double pumps. It's getting nerfed in season 3 though, so I've been getting a little bit creative with this. I want to show you guys some of the strategies as we approach the end of this game. As I fail to break this, I remember watching from here, but um, it's like I get shot at, but it's like you run a scar. If you get a scar, well, first off, let's talk about if you don't have a scar. If you don't have a scar, you run a pump and then attack right next to each other. You shoot one shot with the pump, you go to the attack and finish them off with attack, and you keep shooting with the attack. You never switch back to your pump. And another one is you have a, well, really it could be any AR, not a scar, but it's gonna be a pump, an AR, or mainly a scar, and then another pump. And what you do, you see a lot of people do this on PC, but that's only because of their hotkeys. Um, it's you run, so you hit somebody once with a pump, and then you hit them with the pump, then you switch to your scar, and then you hit them like let's say one or two times with the scar, and then you switch to your second pump, hit that, and then you go back to your scar, finish them off the scar. Where you're probably like, well then why don't you just hit them once with the pump and then hit them again, finish them off with the scar? Well, that's for one reason and one reason only, and it's kind of stupid. But first of all, you need a second firepower shot because the nerf is that every time you switch back to it after you shoot it, you have to pump it once more. Now, the only problem with that is if you pump twice and then you come back and you still don't kill them, you're gonna obviously have to pump again. You're probably dead. So that's why everybody's gonna switch attacks instead of just coming up with new methods. And this is kind of what I predicted while people were gonna start nerfing. While people were gonna start nerfing, while Epic Games was gonna start nerfing stuff, because obviously this is a game. It's still in early access. Remember that. So they're gonna make adjustments, and you gotta think. I thought people were gonna freak out and just switch everything. Like stop. They're gonna stop using the guns that get nerfed and stuff and start using the guns that get buffed instead of just thinking of creative ideas to use the guns that just did get nerfed, that did get buffed. That not that did get buffed, but you know what I mean. Um, Other than that, I really don't know what to say about that on that topic. I'm still gonna love the pump, and I'm still gonna use it all the time. Um, so I don't know what this guy exactly what he was doing. I think he just tried to impulse nade into my thing, and he kind of failed. I jump into this little tower, build myself back up because I'm a bit scared. Because he had the Wukong outfit on, which doesn't necessarily mean he's good, just means he has money. But that's kind of my logic. As you can see, cause I hit him in the head. So every time I make a headshot and I see him back off, I always switch to my minis. This is because if I need to pop a mini real quick before he starts rushing me, um, that's what I do. Cause he's probably gonna be minted up too, but he got eliminated, so didn't really need to. We're in the top 5 now. This is a really small circle. I'm like, whoa, I'm still in the circle. Because I thought I was out, to be honest, after that second one came around me. And then, I'm still in. I don't get this next one, but I do just end up building. I fall like an idiot. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to build back up. But no, I don't. So I just block off that way you can get up. So now I know that people have to either go through the lake to get through, or if they break down this tree. And at this moment, as I'm drinking this chug jug, you can't hear, but grenades are hitting my building like crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I'm probably screwed. But because I just popped the chug jug, might have been a waste, might not have. Well, it wasn't in the end, but I kind of thought it was. and there's 4 people left. I don't know how this guy dies. Do I kill him? I forget. This guy breaks down this tree because I watched all of the end thoroughly. He breaks down this tree. I don't know what his plan was, but he had his idea. See him out of the circle, but he breaks down this tree in a second. As I build up here, sorry, I'm kind of going a little bit ahead of plan, so I immediately build back here just in case anybody's hiding inside the zone. Saying the zone like I'm playing PUBG, but I'm obviously not playing PUBG. See, I think this is where he breaks this tree down. Yeah, see, he died, and then the other guy breaks this tree down. You ready for some MLG trick shots here at the end? See, he breaks down this tree. I don't know where he is, but I do hear scars starting to break away my base. So I'm like, oh, what do I do? My base does end up breaking, by the way, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't a very sturdy one. I just watch it fall to pieces. See, it breaks down, I drop. Well, not one pump, but I fight him. And then watch this, MLG trick shot. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm York Beef. Enjoy the rest of these Fortnite videos that I'm gonna be uploading. Thanks so much for staying with me through all the COD drama, all the people leaving York drama. I know I'm not incredibly famous or anything. I have like no subs, but the people that do care, I'm not gonna give up on Yark. I'm not gonna give up on anything. There's no rumors about this because nobody cares. Just wanted to show you guys that, and thanks for watching. Leave a like and goodbye.